Okay, in this video we're going to show all the different types of angles. I have a set of parallel lines and it's cut through a transversal. This right here is the transversal. Alright, so there's a transversal. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about all the different angles and how they're congruent to each other. Alright, so let's talk about corresponding angles. Alright, so corresponding angles means they're basically in the same spot but different location. That's how I look at them. So like 2 and 6. See how they're kind of like in the same spot? They're above the parallel line, but they're in different locations. So one's on the top parallel line, one's on the bottom, and they're both on the right side of the transversal. So they're on to the right and above the transversal and parallel line, but they're on one's on the first line, one's on the second line. So these are corresponding. So angle 2 and angle 6 are equal. They're the same thing. So one's 30, the other one's 30. Alright, and so let's look at another corresponding. Another corresponding would be 1 and 5. So angles 1 is congruent to angle 5. They're the same thing. Alright, do you see another one? How about 4 and 8? Angles 4 and 8 are corresponding, and 3 and 7 are corresponding. Alright, so those are all the corresponding angles. Okay, it's just you got to know which, it's kind of like the rule here. Alright, another angle that you need to be aware of. Now, when I say these are corresponding, that means these are all equal to each other. So 2 and 6 could be 30, but 1 and 5 could be 150. And so just make sure you kind of know that. Alright, let's try another one. So here's another one. So here's another one. And now we're going to talk about vertical angles. All right, vertical angles oh my gosh. Alright, sorry. Vertical angles. Vertical angles are like when they share vertices. Alright, so 1 and 4 are vertical angles. And they're equal each other. Alright, so angle 1 and 4. So if angle 1 is 30, angle 4 is 30. Alright. Angle 2 and angle 3 are vertical angles. So if one equals 150, the other one equals 150. Angles 5 equals angle 8. And angle 6 equals angle 7. These are the vertical angles. So like they're almost like diagonal from each other. See how that works? They share vertices, the point in the middle. Alright, so that's vertical angles. Okay, the next one is interior same side angles. Alright, these angles will equal 180 degrees. They're supplementary. Alright, so supplementary angles equal 180 degrees. Alright, so 4 and 6. See how they're inside the parallel lines? And they're on the same side. The 4 and 6. They're supplementary angles. Alright, 3 and 5. They're interior. See how they're inside the parallel lines? And they are they're right next to each other. Near the transfer, they're on the same side. Okay, so one of my favorites is straight angle, so straight line angle. So otherwise, straight line's 180 degrees. So I know that these two together equal 180 degrees. So this could be helpful if one is 30, then you automatically know the other one's 150. All right. The same goes for this. This is 180 degrees. So is this. So is this. So I mean, whenever it is it's two angles that are adjacent to each other and they're on a straight line, they equal 180 degrees. So these two, and of course those two. So whenever you see a straight line like this and it's cut by another angle, those two angles together, angle 1 and angle 2, they equal 180 degrees. No matter how you look at it, the two angles add up to be 180 degrees. All right?